Maybe it's the music or maybe it's the crowd, but when people get together to listen to their favorite performers sing their favorite songs, things can get out of hand and quick. We're Ugo.
And Mike.
And today we're looking at the craziest crimes committed at concerts.
Let's jump into it. What is this, a flip phone? Sorry for the quality on this one. Oh, okay, look at this fan comes on. Oh, the singer gives him a hug. Oh!
Oh my gosh!
What is this singer in like the WWE? What's going on here?
And he's still singing.
He's got him in a sleeper hold.
Is that security doing
Tap
this?
out! Tap out!
Uncle!
Uncle!
Still rocking out.
He's
like, yeah!
Gotta hit those air drums.
Right! He's like, I ain't gonna let something like be unconscious stop me from rocking out. Oh, there are more.
Here comes another one.
Oh my gosh. There are more.
You just got pushed off at least.
And that one came from like backstage. It's
yeah.
Not even from like the front. Maybe they took the spotlight.
Oh, he's still on the ground.
Oh, wow.
Now look, do you see him there? He's sitting on him now.
Yes, you're right.
He's like riding him like a horse or something. I don't know what's going on there.
What the heck? No way.
Are you kidding me?
That's like, I imagine the lead singer. Listen, this is what I call full service. You come in for the vocals.
I want to go to one of their shows.
I'm actually very impressed.
This is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
This singer could say that he was afraid for his well-being and acted in self-defense, but the video seems to show that he acted unprovoked and possibly maintained an unnecessary, potentially dangerous hold on the guy. Do you think this falls within the bounds of self-defense?
That's a great question, Mike, because it depends on where this is happening. But laws in at least 28 states say that there is no duty to retreat from an attacker in any place in which you are legally allowed to be. And some states do permit the use of deadly force in self-defense if necessary. But I've seen people storm the stage at concerts before, even people backstage without passes. So what even counts as trespassing at these concerts?
Well, Ugo, concerts are considered a public amusement, and restricted portions of public amusements usually include the place where the action is happening. A playing field, an athletic surface, or a stage.
And where's the security in all of this, Mike? Isn't that their job?
That can be a complicated answer. The security company is in charge of maintaining order, but the concert promoter may be in charge of hiring and vetting the appropriate amount of security to ensure that they can maintain order. But also, the performer can often have influence over the attendees' behavior. And if a performer riles up a crowd that acts out, it could come back on them.
That's true.
A lot of different players here that could be liable.
That's true. You know, it reminds me of the Astro World concert, you know,
absolutely,
where they sued Mr. Scott as saying that he had a role in the crowd becoming so rowdy that led to several injuries that happened at that concert.
Hippies at a Fish concert.
A Fish concert?
What's the big deal? They're just selling balloons at a festival, right?
Do you see any kids around, Mike? Do you really think that adults like balloons that much? If I had to guess, that tank is full of nitrous oxide, not helium, and that crowd is attempting to get off of the contents.
Oh, well, that changes everything. Now, how would a cop legally make that determination before acting?
That's where our old friend probable cause comes into play. Here are some things that cops use to determine probable cause. Noticing behavior or physical signs that could reasonably indicate the use of illegal substances, such as dilated pupils or even slurred speech.
Seeing paraphernalia out and open.
Or receiving a confidential tip that the individual was possessing, using, or even selling these substances.
Wow, and look at all the balloons that are left on the ground on top of all that littering. What's the world coming to?
I know, Mike, that was the last straw for you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was the littering.
Yeah.
God.
All of this is bad.
but the littering just takes the cake.
Well,
we have to protect the earth. Don't litter. And honestly, the littering could be the worst case to catch here, because littering fines range from $25 to $30,000 depending on where you are. In more serious cases, offenders may be subject to imprisonment, with the sentences ranging from 10 days to 6 years. All right, enough of those balloons. It's time for the next video.
Let's go. All right,
what are they burning?
Huge bonfire.
Oh, they're burning the speakers.
This is Woodstock 99. I heard about this. This was considered like one of the worst concert situations of all time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no.
It was really bad.
Oh no.
This
is horrible.
So now they're destroying property, obviously. You talk about the concern of like microplastics and all that stuff. Like, I don't think this stuff's BPA free.
No,
This stuff is gonna be harmful for you to breathe, by the way.
100%.
Like,
These are
very
toxins.
stupid. Very stupid.
Very, very stupid. Not a situation I would want to be in. Like, I would leave. I would not even stand around to see. If I was at, like, Coachella, for example, and it descended into this kind of disaster, I'm not sticking around to see. I might do one lawyer's reaction video, but then I'm gone. I'm gone.
He's like, I'll get my social media in and then I'll leave.
Wow, with so many people involved, who is even responsible for property damage at a concert?
That can also be a complicated answer, but usually event organizers will purchase event liability insurance that covers exactly this type of thing. And being caught on camera burning them is pretty damning. Setting fires is also already illegal, compounded by the public concert setting. This could be felony territory for wanton endangerment. That being said, this is exactly what I wanted to do with the speakers last time you got up for karaoke.
I sing like an angel, Mike.
The angel of death.
Oh, that hurts. Now I can see why a crowd would be angry. I get it. But what about the show must go on? And I mean that contractually. Who is responsible if bands are unable to perform their sets due to the damaged equipment?
Well, usually acts of God or outside interference are specified in failure to perform clauses in contracts, protecting the artist from being sued here.
You know, I once saw Lady Gaga at the Met. Now that was an act of God.
Oh.
It was angelic.
Was it?
It started to rain.
Hopefully it was better than your karaoke performance.
Lady Gaga's better than everything.
Let's go into the next video.
Let's go. Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, she was hit in the head with something.
No way.
Someone threw in it, hit
looks
her
like
right
it
in
hurt.
the head. Look.
What is that?
What in the world? A phone? What is that?
That looks
It's
terrible.
a phone.
That's a phone that hit her in the face?
A phone.
That's so dangerous.
The aim was slightly impressive.
Oh my gosh, look. She has
my God.
black eye, looked like a cutter.
Crap. What is wrong with people?
Can't you just have fun at concerts without burning and hurting people?
Exactly. It makes no sense.
I mean, that counts as assault, right?
Well, you see, assault implies that you meant to cause someone harm. In this case, it's possible, even if it's not likely, that someone was just recording BB and the phone slipped out of their hands by accident. That could serve as a defense.
An unlikely defense, but it's possible.
Everyone needs an attorney, Mike.
But say that you could prove it was assault. Since they used a phone, could this count as assault with a deadly weapon?
You know, again, that comes down to the circumstances. You see, certain other objects like rocks or glass bottles can absolutely be deadly weapons. A judge or jury typically makes the determination by analyzing all of the facts of the given case. Concerts are so chaotic that finding the culprit is probably nearly impossible.
Unless you find the phone, then just search the address book and look for a contact labeled mom and call it, and that's real detective work.
Yes, the FBI really missed out their opportunity with you, Mike.
People getting hurt at a concert is a serious deal, and there is the opportunity to sue people if they cause your injuries.
True, very true, which is why you need to make sure that you have an experienced professional team fighting for justice, and we created just the place that you can go to find one.
It's called IThinkIHaveACase.com, link in the description.
Okay, looks like audience cam. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Ah.
I didn't know I was getting surprised with that today.
Wow. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
my gosh. There's a lot happening. Oh my gosh.
What is going on in this place?
This event?
And it's like there's no music going on. I'm so confused.
It's just, what is actually happening? I don't understand.
This is weird.
When I woke up this morning, I was not expecting to see any of that.
Yeah, I mean, who's putting together these videos for us?
We've got nudity in public. This is indecent exposure, right?
Oh, it's murkier than you think. Indecent exposure laws vary by location, but in some cases, consent from the viewer may be a defense. For example, in Idaho, it's illegal to encourage someone to expose their headliner in a place where it may offend or annoy others. However, some states require the prosecution to prove that the viewer did not consent to the exposure, and by the noise the crowd was making, it sounds like they all consented.
And as breastfeeding in public has become more and more common, this may not even count as indecent exposure anymore. Free the nipple!
Another thing to keep in mind here is that it looks like this took place in Europe, and they normally have much more relaxed public nudity laws.
Yeah, Europe has already freed the nipple, I gotta be honest. When I lived in France, child, the commercials, even the commercials were but nipples are free. So, even if it's your favorite band playing your favorite songs, concerts can sometimes give way to some pretty bad vibes.
And when there's bad vibes, people get into trouble.
So moral of the story, just enjoy the tunes. The only misdemeanor that needs to go down should be Missy Elliott singing Work It.
Oh, please click the next video before we have to hear more of this.
It's your
Oh, stop.